Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Thursday, June 16th, 2026 at 13:40. And today we have our day 2 outlook to look at for today, and we do have a little more on the danger side of things here. Tomorrow we have a moderate risk that encompasses parts of central to eastern Illinois and western Indiana. We have an enhanced risk that encompasses parts of central to eastern Missouri, southeastern Iowa, much of Illinois, central to southern Indiana, and northern Indiana as well, and eastern Indiana, western Ohio. And we have a slight risk that encompasses parts of central to southern Ohio, southern Michigan, southern Wisconsin, southern Minnesota, eastern Iowa, northern Illinois, going back through northern and southern Missouri, eastern Kansas, southern Illinois, and southern Indiana, and northern Kentucky as well. We have a marginal risk that encompasses parts of northern Oklahoma, northwestern Arkansas, southern Missouri, northern Missouri as well, eastern Kansas, going back through central Iowa, southern Minnesota, central to southern Wisconsin, southern Michigan, eastern and southeastern Ohio, western Pennsylvania, northern and western West Virginia, and central Kentucky. We also have southern Indiana, southern Illinois, southern Missouri, northwestern Arkansas, and northern Oklahoma also having a marginal risk. We also have southeastern Texas, southern Louisiana, and southern Mississippi, and extreme southern Alabama under a marginal risk. So let's go ahead and see what we've got for tomorrow. We have Springfield, Peoria, Decatur, Champaign, and Bloomington under the moderate, Chicago, Indianapolis, St. Louis, Fort Wayne, and Aurora under the enhanced, Columbus, Kansas City, Toledo, Cincinnati, and Madison under the slight, and Detroit, Milwaukee, New Orleans, Cleveland, and Tulsa under the marginal. So let's go ahead and see what we've got for tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a level 2 30% encompassing parts of central to eastern Illinois and western Indiana. We have a 10% level 2 that encompasses northern Illinois and western and Indiana. We have a 10% level 1 that encompasses eastern Missouri, western Illinois, going into northern Illinois as well, and through central Indiana. We have a 5% level 1 that encompasses northern and southern Indiana, extreme southern Michigan, western Ohio, southern and northern Illinois, eastern and central Missouri, and eastern Iowa. We have a 2% that encompasses parts of extreme northern Illinois, southern and southwestern Wisconsin, southeastern Minnesota, eastern Iowa, parts of northern Missouri, eastern Kansas, back through central Missouri, southern Illinois, southern Indiana, northern Kentucky, and central Ohio and southern Michigan. So we do have those areas under a 5% or 2% for tomorrow, We have Joliet, Springfield, Peoria, Gary, and Hammond under the level 2. Chicago, Indianapolis, St. Louis, Toledo, and Fort Wayne under the level 1. Springfield, Peoria, Decatur, Champaign, and Bloomington under the 30%. Fort Wayne, Aurora, Naperville, Joliet, and Gary under the 10%. Chicago, Indianapolis, St. Louis, Toledo, and Dayton under the 5%. And Columbus, Milwaukee, Kansas City, Minneapolis, and Cincinnati under the 2%. So for the level 2 30% area, we could see a strong EF3, maybe EF4 tornado possible tomorrow. The small 10% hatch, 2%. Holy crap! The small 10% level 2. We could see an EF2 to EF3 tornado possible today or tomorrow. 5% level 1, we could see an EF1 to EF2 tornado possible tomorrow, and 2% we could see an EF0 to EF1 tornado possible tomorrow, so please be mindful of that. Going into the wind threat for tomorrow, we have a 30% level 1 that encompasses central to eastern Missouri, much of Illinois, eastern Iowa, central to northern Indiana, and western Ohio. We have a 15% level 1 that encompasses central Ohio, and going into eastern Kansas, we have a 15% normal that encompasses parts of eastern Kansas, southern Missouri, southern Illinois, southern Indiana, northern Kentucky, southern and central Ohio, southern Michigan, southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois, and eastern Iowa, and northern Missouri as well. And we have a 5% that encompasses parts of northern Oklahoma, central to eastern Kansas, northern Missouri, central Iowa, southeastern and southern Wisconsin, Minnesota, southern Wisconsin, southern Michigan, eastern and southeastern Ohio, western Pennsylvania, northern and northwestern West Virginia, central to northern Kentucky, there's the reset. Southern Indiana, southern Illinois, southern Missouri, northwestern Arkansas, and northern Oklahoma. We do have those areas under a 5% for tomorrow. We have Chicago, Indianapolis, Kansas City, St. Louis, and Toledo under the level 1. Chicago, Indianapolis, St. Louis, Fort Wayne, and Aurora under the 30%. Columbus, Kansas City, Toledo, Cincinnati, and Madison under the 15%. And Detroit, Milwaukee, New Orleans, Cleveland, and Tulsa under the 5%. So for the 30% hatched area, we could see 80 to 85 mile per hour wind gusts possible tomorrow. 15% hatched, we could see isolated 80 mile per hour wind gusts possible tomorrow. 15% normal, we could see 60 to 75 mile per hour wind gusts possible tomorrow. 5% normal, we could see 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts possible tomorrow. So please be mindful of that. Going into the hail threat for tomorrow, we have a 30% hatch that encompasses parts of northeastern Missouri, eastern Iowa, and western and central Illinois. We have a 15% hatch that encompasses parts of eastern Kansas, through central Missouri, through central to northern Illinois, eastern Iowa, southeastern Minnesota, southwestern Wisconsin, central to northern Indiana, western Ohio, and extreme southwestern Michigan. We have a 15% normal that encompasses southeastern Wisconsin, southern Michigan, western and central Ohio, southern Indiana, southern Illinois, central Missouri, and we have a 5% hatch that encompasses eastern Kansas into northern Missouri and central Iowa, and we have a 5% normal that encompasses Minnesota, southern Wisconsin, southern Michigan, central to western Ohio, northern Kentucky, southern Indiana, southern Illinois, southern Missouri, and northern Oklahoma, and eastern to southern Kansas. So we do have those areas under a 5% for tomorrow. So we have Chicago, Indianapolis, Kansas City, Wichita, and Fort Wayne under the significant severe. Peoria, Davenport, Moline, Quincy, and Rock Island under the 30%. Chicago, Indianapolis, Kansas City, St. Louis, and Toledo under the 15%, and Detroit, Columbus, Milwaukee, Cleveland, and Minneapolis under the 5%. So for the 30% hatched area, we could see giant-sized hail up to 4-inch diameter hail possible tomorrow. 15% hatched, we could see 1 to 3.5-inch diameter hail possible tomorrow. 15% normal, we could see 1 to 3-inch diameter hail possible tomorrow. 5% hatched, we could see 1 to 2.5-inch diameter hail possible tomorrow. 5% normal, we could see 1 to 2-inch diameter hail possible tomorrow. So please be mindful of that. Oh, and also we have a 5% wind risk down here for parts of southeastern Texas, southern Louisiana, extreme southern Mississippi, and extreme southern Alabama. I do apologize for forgetting that area yet again. Going into the summary for tomorrow, an outbreak of severe thunderstorms is expected across portions of the Illinois and Indiana on Wednesday. Intense tornadoes, swaths of damaging winds up to 80 miles per hour, and hail up to 2.5 inches in diameter are expected. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe tomorrow. There's tomorrow's hail risk. There's tomorrow's wind risk. There's tomorrow's tornado risk. And there's tomorrow's Day 2 outlook. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe tomorrow. Yes, even if you are under the marginal, you still want to remain weather aware and safe, as you never know what these storms could do in the marginal. But of course, stay safe in the highest areas, such as the moderate and the enhanced risk, and even the slight risk. Anyway, I do really hope you have a great rest of your day. Take today to prepare for tomorrow. And in case this happens to go into an overnight threat, please make sure you have multiple ways of receiving weather warnings, whether that would be your weather radio, your phone, your television source, your internet source, whatever it is you like to use. And I would suggest sleeping in your safe spot tomorrow night to avoid having to move overnight in case you end up under a warning. That only is if this becomes an overnight threat. But anyway, in the meantime, stay weather aware, stay safe, and I will go over this outlook again tomorrow morning when it becomes day 1. In the meantime, stay weather aware, stay safe, and take care.